everyone, it's Mel and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'll walk you through the process of filling out the Form I-131 or Application for Travel Document. My Form I-131 got approved 2 months after filing. I filed it concurrently with my Form I-485 or the Application for Permanent Residence. Thankfully, I didn't got any RFEs or requests for evidence and no interview. So I think this is just the right time to pay it forward. I uploaded a video about my adjustment of status timeline, so please check it out. I'm also going to leave the link of the video in the description box. Before we start filling out the form, I'd just like to remind you guys that I'm not an immigration lawyer or expert, and the things that I'm about to share is based on my personal experience. For case-specific concerns, please consult an immigration lawyer or expert. Also, for safety purposes, all the information that I'm going to put on the form is for illustration purposes only. Alright, so we're now ready to fill out the Form I-131. So this is how your Form I-131 look like. So Form I-131 is the application for travel document. So it says start here, type or print in black ink. Part 1, information about you, the beneficiary. So indicate your family name, given name, and middle name. Next is your physical address. In care of name, if there's any, or if not, just leave it blank or indicate NA. And then type in your street number and name, your apartment, suite, or floor, city or town, the state, and zip code. Also indicate your postal code, the province, and country. So, other information, indicate your alien registration number or your A number. So this can be found in your NOA 2 or Notice of Action 2, which is the approval notice of your Form I-129F or Petition for Alien Fiancé. And next, indicate here your country of birth, your country of citizenship, and class of admission. So I enter the US as a K1. And then indicate your gender, your date of birth. And then don't forget to follow the format. US Social Security number, if any. And since I don't have any social security number yet, upon filing, I just left this blank. Then application type, I checked 1D. I am applying for an advance parole document to allow me to return to the United States after temporary foreign travel. So if you checked box 1F, provide the following information about that person in 2A through 2P. So since I didn't check the box 1F, I just put NA in this section. Part 3, processing information, date of intended departure. So just indicate when do you intend to depart from the US and the expected length of trip in days. Then next, are you or any person included in this application now in exclusion, deportation, removal, or rescission proceedings? So I click no. If yes, name of the HS office. If you're applying for a non-DACA related advance parole document, skip to Part 7. DACA requirement recipients must complete Part 4 before skipping to Part 7. So this part doesn't apply to me. Then country of birth, country of citizenship, and daytime phone number. So I just left this blank since that is not applicable for me. Then physical address, if you check box 1F. So since this is not applicable for my case, I just indicated NA. Have you ever been issued a re-entry permit or refugee travel document? If yes, give the following information for the last document issued to you. So I click no, date issued, NA, and disposition, NA. Okay, where do you want this travel document sent? So I click to the US address shown in Part 1, 2A through 2I of this form. Okay. If you checked 6 or 7, where should the notice to pick up the travel document be sent? So since I already indicated here where I want the travel document to be sent, I just left this blank. Information about your proposed travel, purpose of trip. If you need more space, continue on a separate sheet. So I just indicated for vacation to the Philippines. And list of the countries you intend to visit, Philippines. So yeah, I just left this blank since I already indicated where I want the travel document to be sent. So, okay. Complete only if applying for a re-entry permit. So, since I'm not applying for a re-entry permit, I just left this portion blank. Part 6, complete only if applying for a refugee travel document. So, since I'm not applying for a refugee travel document, I just indicated NA in this part and I left other portions blank. Okay. Complete only if applying for advanced parole. So I am applying for advanced parole, so I need to answer the following items. So on separate sheet of paper, explain how you qualify for an advanced parole document and what circumstances warrant issuance of advanced parole. Include copies of any documents you wish considered. So how many trips do you intend to use this document? So I just indicated more than one trip. If the person intended to receive an advance parole document is outside the United States, provide the location of the U.S. Embassy or Consulate or the DHS Overseas Office that you want us to notify. So since I am applying this advance parole document while I'm in the U.S., I don't need to fill out this part here. So if the travel document will be delivered to an overseas office, where should the notice to pick up the document be sent? So I'll just leave this blank since this is not applicable for my case. And then this part as well, I'll just put NA. Okay. Part 8, Employment Authorization Document for new period of parole under Operation Allies Welcome. So I'm requesting an employment authorization document upon approval of my new Operation Allies Welcome period of parole. So I just click no. Then signature of applicant. Read the information and penalties in the form instructions before completing this part. If you're filing for a re-entry permit or refugee travel document, you must be in the United States to file this application. So I certify under penalty of perjury under the laws of the United States of America that this application and the evidence submitted with it is all true and correct. I authorize the release of any information from my records that U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services needs to determine eligibility for the benefit I am seeking. So affix your signature here, the date of signature, and your daytime phone number. So if you do not completely fill out this form or fail to submit required documents listed in the instructions, your application may be denied. Information about person who prepared this application if other than the applicant. So if you hired an immigration lawyer or any other person that filled out this form apart from you, you need to enter their information here. So since I filled out the form myself, I just left this I just indicated NA in this part. So prepares full name, prepares mailing address, prepares contact information and declaration. So these are NA for me since this is not applicable for my case. Okay. So yeah, that's it. That's your form I-131. I hope you learned something, guys, and you might also want to check out my playlist about K1 visa and adjustment of status. So if you have questions, please feel free to comment and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching and see you on my next one. God bless.